Hey, how is it going, everybody? Time to get serious. Are you really thinking about switching to the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL? If you are, the first thing you need to do, even if you transferred your information from another Pixel over here, go to your settings, make some adjustments, go to display, and readjust your screen timeout out of the box. No matter what you do, even if you transferred it from another Pixel and you had your screen timeout set to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, brand new out of the box, no matter what you do, it's still going to reset itself to like 30 seconds, and it's aggravating. So I'm sure you guys can figure that out. So settings, display, screen timeout, and then pick whatever time you want. All right, so let's get to the whole point of this video. So we see a lot of videos on YouTube titled, I'm switching, should I switch, are you switching? The fact of the matter is, in reality, in this day and age, nobody is really switching, right? Unless you're a tech reviewer. Like I'm recording this video right now with the S25 Ultra. You see the 17 Pro Max over here. And yeah, here we are with the 10 Pro XL right here. So if you're thinking about switching, look, if you're an iPhone person, I don't recommend, especially if you're an iPhone person, the jump is just too ridiculous. Unless you are tech inclined, unless you have like some kind of like, if you're technically able to do stuff, if you're good at computers and phones, fine, do it. But say you're like Billy Bob from Kentucky and you get like all tripped up with the slightest update, or because the only reason I'm saying this is I'm like the tech person of the family. Back in the day, I would, trick or talk people into switching to Samsung, right? And they would. And next thing you know, everybody would be all mad at me because they couldn't figure out how to use the phone. And these were iPhone people, so I stopped. And it's like, you know what? If you love your iPhone, stick with your iPhone. And I want to say that in this video right now. Look, number one, if you're an iPhone user, say you had a 14 Pro Max, you're an iPhone user, you have a 14-day return window. Play with your Pixel 10 Pro XL for a good 10 days. The first 5 days, you're probably going to be throwing tantrums because it's Android and you're going to be, what the hell? Why is this thing so weird? That's okay. Be patient with it, okay? Don't be like some of the people I tried helping who literally cried on the phone and cussed me out because I talked them into switching to a Samsung or something. Just don't. Anyway, so you hear what I'm saying. Another thing that you want, look, and if you are going to switch over to this Google Pixel, understand this. The Tensor G5, it's a good processor, but it's not a powerhouse. It's not a gaming powerhouse. It's not a video editing powerhouse. It's none of that, all right? Even, I know that they talk about it's made or it's engineered or what's that word it's optimized for like AI. Well, whatever, because I've already used this phone. I've been using this phone since it come out. And when I'm really, really digging in to Google Gemini and I'm doing Gemini stuff, guess what? It even freezes up. It acts funny. Like the text will freeze up and it'll hang up, and then Gemini, it stumbles all over itself if you push it hard enough. All right. Now, there's no video editing software that comes pre-installed on here. So that should tell you right away that this is not a content creator phone, unless now this phone is marketed as the best of the best photo taking phone, right? This is the best of the best when it comes to taking photos. So if you're the kind of creator that you're going out there taking photos, boom, this is the phone for you. But like I said, if you're out there, if you need video editing software, if you need video editing power, I'm telling you right now, don't get this phone. All right, stick with your iPhones, stick with your Samsung Galaxy. I edit all my videos either on a Pro Max or on a Ultra Galaxy. All right, that's just what I do. Now, what do I do with this? Well, y'all can pretty much see what I do with this. Number one, I'm a Google nerd. I'm a Pixel nerd. I've been doing the Nexus thing. I've been doing the Pixel thing from day one. I've had every Nexus phone. I've had every Pixel phone. I'm an enthusiast, okay? So if you're not an enthusiast, I'm just going to tell you right now, when you purchase this, I even hate to say this phone is like a mix of mid-range and flagship. You got like a flagship, you have flagship build quality, you have a flagship camera. I think this phone right here also records amazing videos, all right? You can argue with me all day on that. But at the end of the day, you do have what I call a mid-range chip in there. And look, you want to learn how to use your phone, My Pixel app, come over here to My Pixel app. You can learn everything you need to learn right there, okay? You come over here to your tips. It'll teach you all sorts of stuff, how to use your phone. And you can see all of the wonderful different features that your Pixel 10 Pro XL has. That's the best way to actually learn to use this phone. And I want to tell y'all something right now. Whenever you purchase this phone, say you come from an iPhone or a Galaxy, you need to treat this phone like a Google Pixel. Don't walk into this phone right here thinking that you're going to be treating it like a Galaxy or an iPhone. You need to do things the Google Pixel way on here. That's why I say go to your Pixel app and learn to use this phone the Google Pixel way. Because if you don't, you're going to be so aggravated and upset. You won't even know what to do with yourself. You'll completely flip out. And even if you're just a regular Joe Schmo with your iPhone 15 Pro Max or your iPhone 4, even if your iPhone 13 Pro Max, say you're just Joe Schmo and you're recording family videos and you're editing with iMovie, you're doing all that, then you come over here to this, you're going to be upset because you can't do that here unless you download and pay for some kind of editing software. Then that sucks. I mean, who wants to pay for everything? We're already paying for everything anyway. Look, I'm not trying to discourage people from purchasing the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL, but if you're not all about doing things the Google Pixel way, don't purchase the phone. Save yourself the aggravation. But if you're willing just to play around for like 10 days, 12 days, and then, more than likely you're going to send it back, then go ahead and do that then. Get a feel for it, see what you think, and who knows, maybe you'll say, I'll just keep this thing around so I can take really good photos. And nobody says that you can't have more than one phone. Nobody says, you can't have two phones. Say you're an iPhone guy or an iPhone girl. Go ahead and keep your iPhone, but purchase this. That way, every once in a while, you're having your little phone wars, or you're over there like hanging out with your family and everyone's putting their phones on the table. You're over there like, yeah, you're putting that there. Then you drop this. They're like, whoa, what's that? You're like, this is the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. All right, because look, at the end of the day, these phones, they're little status symbols. They kind of are. It is what it is, right? I mean, I don't write the rules. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't get mad at me. But these phones these days are little status symbols. So imagine you roll up, you're at work at the little meeting, everyone's putting their phone on the table, right? You put your phones on the table. Bam, bam. People are like, oh, look at this guy. That's right. Heavy hitters in the building. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I love doing special request videos, and I will catch all of you heavy hitters in the next one. Take care.